Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Now, today as I film this, the moon will be passing over the Galactic Centre. And as you know, if you've watched any of my previous Galactic download readings, this very slightly changes the nature of the energies of the planet, or moon in this case, and how they affect us. So very much some astrologers will talk about downloads from the Galactic Centre. Now, considering that this is straight off the back of the full moon in Scorpio, which was eventful, to put it mildly, and strong, and you may well still be reacting to the energies of that, and that shortly after the moon will be conjuncting the south node, then I thought it's well worth having a reading to dive in. So, general reading, you can ask a question. There isn't really a question, it's more oracle card based than tarot based. So if you can ask a question if you want, but I'm more looking at what sort of energies are around, what we should focus on, what we can concentrate on. Now, I want you to watch more than one, as ever. If you're watching one of the individual sign titled readings, then watch your sun sign, obviously your moon sign, and your rising sign, because it's the most important out of the lot, really, especially in ancient astrology. I am also going to do a second all signs big bulk version of this, and we'll see which ones the viewers prefer, to be quite honest. So I may then do time-stamped all sign videos, or I'll stick to the individual, or do both. You know, we'll see what happens. But if you are watching the single, then let me see, it's going to be that side. You'll see the shuffle video now. Obviously in the bulk one, then the shuffle video will be on the same screen as the reading, so the screen might be a little crowded. Let me know what you think. As ever, if it means anything to you, comment down below. There's a link to a Facebook group down there where you can contact me directly if you're interested in a personal reading. And also if you want to see all the astrology videos that I also post as well. Yeah, I think that's it for housekeeping. Oh yeah, like, share, subscribe, please. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed already. It really does help the channel. The like button helps the channel as well. So, well, each individual video. And with no further ado, let me bring up the cards. So Taurus, it appears like things are changing in front of your very eyes at the moment. And what you are being called to do is recognize the beauty that is around you. You're being called to maybe be a bit loving, or allow friendships or loves to deepen. And if there is a new love turning up, all the better. But this is what you are putting into place now. And this is prior to, this is probably even with Saturn turning retrograde, has longevity. I believe that you're going to be working with other people, but the most important thing is allow is probably the wrong word. Go with the flow. You know, as events and life changes around you, it's like, okay then. And when other people are calling you in to say, can you help us with this? Can you do that? Can we do this together? Have you thought about that? There's an element of politics here. We have Michael, Angel Michael, with political authority. But also bear in mind that Michael is the angel of protection and of fire. So it is of action. The actions that you take right now will have long-lasting consequences, but you have to go with the flow, which is what that Sisterhood of the Rose is saying. Also, it says get out into nature, you know, so it spring's here, summer's on its way. Yes, get out into nature. But what I noticed was that whole communication is key. So it's almost like maybe there's been some conflict around recently that has now passed. You know, it is, yeah, but because of this conflict, you've not necessarily been, oh, this is nice, 10 of Cups with a loving man. You've not necessarily had the opportunity to open your eyes up and just smell the roses. Simple as that. So that's why they're called Sisterhood of the Rose. Duh. Okay, there's a lot more symbolism to it than that. But yeah, smell the roses. Because you are in a position where you can really step forward in partnership. Communication is key with somebody else, a friend, a lover. But it is for you to become more loving, which you haven't necessarily had the opportunity for recently if there's been some form of conflict, strife. But you're going to find that you are very, very quickly, yes, very quickly, we have Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, the two fastest knights of the deck here. I think you are going to, there is certainly a level of community involvement and, as Michael says, political authority. So you're going to be getting involved in something with some form of leadership role. Because the other thing, I'm not saying you're the only leader, but you're going to be a leading light in that which you surge ahead in doing, because it's each to their own. You've got to go with the flow, and you will know what your own strengths are. You have a lot of inner strength to forge ahead with this, and you are going to be able to set a really, really good foundation. It's going to benefit your home life and your outside life. Now, this might be on the scale of family, community, I don't know, the national stage of politics, whatever. It's how it applies to you. But we have from the spell cards, the Tree of Life, the wisdom, true wisdom and making good choices in life. Now, this is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So it's something that you're going to have to look within for. So basically, this is basic philosophy of how we hopefully live our day-to-day lives anyway. But it looks like the door is opening for you to be who you would like to be a little more than what circumstance is forcing upon you. So this, like I say, this conflict is over, it's fading, it's gone. So all in all, a really nice reading, not really telling you anything that you don't know, apart from you might actually be getting a chance to talk the talk. No, let me rephrase that. You might actually be getting a chance to walk the walk. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what I'll title this video. Yeah. If it means so to you, comment down below. Cheers.